Hey everybody, what's up? Going to show you the updates on the downstairs, back garage, whatever we're going to call it. My dad was over this weekend for the long weekend, and we tore a wall down, added some lights, moved some stuff around, hauled off a bunch of the old stuff that I've been tearing out, the old cabinets, old workbench, stuff like that. A lot of shelves we took down, still some more to take out, but I'll show you what I got so far. So let's get up in here and see. Dogs are chasing each other right now, having a big time. They've been playing hard this weekend. All right, so check it out. In here in the garage, oh, I need to get some, here we go. See a little bit better. I'll spin the camera around in a second. I'll just kind of walk through it all. A lot more space now. There was a big wall here. Not a big wall, there's just a wall. It was about 10 feet off of the back of the building. Maybe, 8 or 10 feet, somewhere in there. And that guy had his whiskey collection back there. I don't know if I've got it posted, but I've shown some other videos before on my Instagram and stuff where the gentleman who used to own this house for 72 years collected whiskey. And he kept all those bottles open and consumed back here on this series of shelves that looked like a damn library. I mean, I've still got some bottles here. I'll zoom in a second, but these shelves here, he custom built these himself, installed them, I guess, to fit his collection of bottles. It's pretty cool, really nice shelves, and we actually repurposed some of the wood hanging these lights that I got from Goolsby Customs, where I work at. They upgraded the lights in the clean room to LED, I guess back in March or something like that. So I took some of the old light fixtures that weren't damaged and still worked, that were bound for the scrap bin. And they work out perfect in here. I've got 4 6-bulb per fixture, 4-foot fluorescent housings in here. Let me get some more light on this thing. Whoops. Still learning how to do the camera, especially with holding it in reverse like that. If I keep side-eyeing, man, I keep looking to make sure I'm still in the frame here on the viewfinder, on the screen. Super happy, man, with how this garage is shaping up. I'm actually going to have some room to work now, to do all the fab work and everything that's needed to be done on 68C10 here. If you've been keeping up with me over the years, you know that none of the personal projects really ever got worked on during the whole total of 7 years of having our own shop, my brother and I, just due to to the nature of fighting to survive, to pay the bills, all that stuff. So everything took a back burner. That is not the case now. I have these awesome garage set up here at home. And the only shit I'm working on here is our own stuff. So it's going to be really cool to get a lot of progress down. I need to do a new circuit breaker in here, or breaker panel, I guess you call it. This one is kind of an old funky square D from probably the late 80s, early 90s, whenever they built this furthest garage. And breakers are tough to get for it, and it doesn't have enough places available in it to handle everything I needed to wire up in here. So I got to wait and get some more money together to replace that breaker panel and all the breakers in it. I've got all the wiring and conduit and stuff to run all the couple of 220 plugs that I'm going to need in here, mainly just for the air compressor and my TIG welder. Hell, even my mill right now is wired up on 110, a little small Chinese mill. I don't use it much, mostly for a drill press, but I'll probably keep it 110 just because I don't see any need to use it on the 220 stuff. It'll go back here. Of course, the bead roller is 110. Air compressor and TIG welder are the main things, really. I'll have to get me another handheld plasma cutter at some point. I had one a few years ago, and we sold it after we got the CNC plasma table just because we never used it. So I'll get a small handheld unit again to do some stuff here. I do it old school, got a cutting torch, so I can still cut heavy stuff when I need to, just not fast and pretty. A little rusty on the torch. I haven't used it much in many years. But anyhow, I'll spin the camera around and kind of give you all a little walk around right quick. Bear with me. Trying to get a good grip and not drop this thing. So these are the shelves. For the time being, I'm going to leave these over here. My sweet hat collection. I've been showing you guys on Instagram this and some posts. The big advantage to getting the wall out, which was right here, it lined up with that window and between that sign, is just because it shortened the garage up so much. I could still fit a car in here, but you just didn't leave much room to work. And so now I've got ample space here around the truck, front, back, and on the sides. Got all my metal cabinets along the back here and got them loaded up with all their supplies and materials. With still some room to expand, which is nice. Not a whole lot to show you, but it's a big improvement, man. The fluorescent lights made all the difference. This place just had a bunch of incandescent fixtures like this. I think there was 7 or 8 of them in here, which works pretty well, but doesn't hold a candle to this. So anyway, that's what's going on in the back garage. About to get the pups inside and go check on my low-carb cheesecake that I've got in the oven right now, and a little laundry. So thanks for checking it out. I'll post some more videos later.